The internet has become a major player in South Florida's real estate market. So coming up next, I talk with realtor Brian Pearl, who specializes in marketing properties via the internet and social media. And in an interview taped earlier, I asked Brian how he does it.
Well, what we have is we have a group of 12 agents working under me with, they have primarily specialize in buyers.
Right.
And each of them have their own specialty, whether it be country club, short sales, luxury, waterfront, different things like that. So, and primarily we're working off of internet leads that we receive from our website, langrealty.com.
I got you. So somebody comes in on your website, which gets a lot of hits. I mean,
Tremendous amount.
So you see who's coming in, and then the agent can follow up on any of the leads that happen there, right?
Right. We take trying to pair people's personalities and what their specialty is with those particular buyers.
Yeah, well, that's very important.
Yeah.
You know, if you're looking for country club exclusive stuff, you know,
we
to
want
get
to have
the right specialists involved.
Right, exactly.
And an oceanfront condo, that's another deal, and so forth. You know, that's very interesting. And it's also very progressive, I have to say. Well, listen, you know, how did you get involved in the real estate business?
Right out of college, I went to Florida Atlantic University.
Right.
And it was kind of on a whim.
Did you grow up down here?
I did. I grew up in South Florida. Families from down here. And it was kind of on a whim. Got into it in 2004. Great time for 2004, 2005. Then the market crashed.
Yeah.
And that was not such a good time, but made it through.
And you got through, you coped through. You didn't have to flip hamburgers.
I didn't, no, luckily, knock on wood.
Yeah.
And came into this opportunity with Lang, and I think it's going to be great. I think we're going to be one of the best internet-based companies around.
One of the really neat things that you do, or have done, and will do, is you specialize in short sales.
I do.
And you got involved in short sales before they were talked about.
Right. The banks didn't even know what short sales were.
Yeah.
We were trying to educate them, and now it's become a lot easier and more of a streamlined process. But that has been my business for the past 2 years, primarily doing short sales.
Doing short sales, like you say, are the banks easier to work with now than they used to be?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't want to say all of the banks, but most lenders have developed a streamlined process with timelines that they need to abide to.
I got you. Well, you know, before they didn't have the staff to cope with it, you know, and you know, they really didn't understand what was going on either.
Right, they didn't, and the staff didn't either. That's why there was such a high turnover. You would speak with someone, a customer service rep, one day. The next day they wouldn't be working there anymore.
Yeah.
And they didn't have notes on the conversation. But so basically these 6, 8 month, 12-month long short sales, those days are over.
Okay.
For the most part.
Thank goodness.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. I mean, our average closing on a short sale, it was just over 60 days.
Wow. Mm-hmm. That's terrific. You know, 2 months, you know, going from about almost a year sometimes.
Sometimes more.
Yeah.
Sometimes more.
To 2 months. That's terrific.
All right.
Well, you got your pulse on the market here in South Florida. Your grandfather was one of the top developers down in Miami Beach.
Yep, he was.
Yeah. What's your take on the upcoming year as far as real estate market is concerned?
It is going to be a very large buyer's market, which is why what we're doing right now with Lang in the buyer's division that I have is great, because I think there's a few different aspects to it. There's first-time home buyers. There's also something that's referred to as boomerang buyers, people that lost their homes a few years ago. Now they're able and ready to buy again.
Do we get a lot of investors involved in this?
Absolutely. Yeah. Investors are scooping up the bank-owned properties left and right, which is diminishing the inventory, which is good.
Yeah.
But then we have nothing for the buyers to buy.
Sword.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Prices are going up. So I think in the next year we're going to see more inventory. which is part of our job as realtors to try to create the inventory.
All righty. Well, listen, Brian Pearl, thanks a lot for being here.
Thanks for having me.
And good luck with your launch in your new division at Lang Realty.
Thank you very much.
All righty.
All right.
And stay with us. We'll return right after these.